Go. Hello, Mr. Aaron, Mr. Ryan, am I right? Okay, so today we talk about something very fundamental, very basic. Pass by value, reference or object reference. So what does it mean? So let's say if I define the function f and I put a value x here, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say x equals 1, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah? So look, I have defined a function which take a parameter, but inside, if I say x equals 1, what happened here? Right? Look, so if I have this x defined outside the scope of the function, I say x equals 2. And then I call this function fx, and I put in the x. Can you tell me what's the value of x? Come on, look. Come on. I define the variable x equals 2, and I call this function, which change the value x equals 1, and then I put in the x. What's the value? What's the result of x? Ryan, what's the result, Ryan? What's the result? Guess. 2. Your guess is 2. What's your guess? Look, I have defined the variable.
2.
Look, but I call it fx. Inside you change x equals 1. I print the x. So what happened? You 2?
X 3.
The y is 3.
X 1.
X equals 1.
Yeah.
And how about you?
1 or 2.
Yeah, I know. It's 1 or 2. Guess. Or you change. I mean, I haven't talked about this before. Yeah. Don't worry. Just learn them.
2.
Yeah. It's not 1. Okay.
2.
Yeah. 2. 2 is the right answer. Why is that? Let me explain this. Okay. I have 2 sets of data here. So one is immutable. What's immutable? Immutable.
Mutable.
And the other one is mutable. The data type immutable.
Can't keep quiet. I can't.
What is immutable? What's immutable?
Can't keep quiet.
No. What's immutable? What's mutable? Come on. Mutable is
change.
change. Mutable is changeable. By the way, it's changeable. Yes, change. This is changeable. But this one can't change, right? Can't change. So we have immutable like the integer, the float. Okay, sometimes the strings, yeah, strings are immutable. The sets, the set goes to the mutable, yeah, and the list here, string and what else? Tuple, yeah, and then dictionary, yeah, dictionary.
List.
Dictionary. These are changeable, yeah. Dictionary and set. The other one is frozen set. Yeah, frozen set. Frozen means that this set is
Byte array.
yeah.
It's
And-
mutable.
Okay, and also the bytes.
Complex.
Yeah, bytes, and this here will be bytes array. Okay. And then that'll be complex. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if this is immutable. So immutable means you can't change, right? Basically. So everything you change here can't affect anything outside. So because it's immutable. So this you can think of this x is an individual copy. Yeah, it's not the same copy as this. It's not the same x. So no matter what you change inside, it doesn't affect anything outside. So that's 2. Okay. How about if I have this define f, let's say I choose something from here, which is changeable. Let's say a list, yeah, x, and then x dot append. It's a list. I append the number 5, okay, and then at the beginning x equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if we call this fx, and print the x, what do you think x will be? Okay, so this x is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly, yeah. Because this x list is changeable, mutable. So I pass the x to this function. Whatever changes in this x, it means the same, right?
X append 5, so that means add 5.
Well done. That's a very good job, yeah. Okay, so look, to sum up, the Python use the object reference. If it's immutable, right, it pass another individual copy. If it's a mutable, it pass the same copy. So when you pass the immutable, when you pass the separate copy, yeah, it's actually passed by values. Yeah, values means a clone, a value of it. But reference is like the same copy, yeah, same copy. So for example, if I call you Ryan, yeah, Ryan Lai, or I call you Hao Lai, means the same people, right? Yeah, Ryan Lai, yeah, can you go brush your teeth? Hao Lai, can you brush your teeth? Yeah, I'm going to buy Ryan Lai a toy today. I'm going to buy Ryan Lai, Hao Lai a toy today. Same thing. So let's reference, right? Reference. Look, this is you. This is you. This is you. I can call you by Ryan.
Why do I have a fat head?
Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. I call you.
My nose is not aligned.
Ryan means you.
Ugh.
Hao means you. Okay? You got the three
I'm
pairs.
not Hao-Zhe, I'm Hao-Chun.
Oh, sorry. Hao Chen. Okay. Yeah? Okay, so this is the
Oi,
past by
my
reference.
hair's not that long.
Okay. Another thing I want to talk about is this. If I want to change this, let's say, look, I have another thing, okay? Another thing. Define f without function, without anything. If I say x equals 1. I haven't given it a parameter. So if I have x equals 2 here, I call this f and print x. So what's the result? What's the result? Come on. What's the result? Look, now this x comes from nowhere. Yeah? So I haven't passed this x to it. So obviously this x and this x is not the same thing. So it will be 2. Right? So if I want to say, because this x lives inside the locus scope of the function, this x is different than the x. If I want to say this x is the same, I have to declare, say, global x. So when I put this global x, what does it mean? It means this x is the x outside. So when I do this, x will be equal to 1. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so we talk about this. The frozen set is the immutable version of the set. The complex, yeah, we don't want to talk about this because this is mathematics. This is a bit complex, yeah, complex numbers. When you get older, yeah, when you learn, you will learn the complex numbers. Okay, so we're not talking about that today. The bytes and bytes array. Okay, bytes array basically is each byte is 255 bits. Okay, a byte is 255 bits. So we can declare as bytes. Yeah, bytes. I mean, I don't know. 97, 98, 99. Okay, so now this corresponds to A, B, C. Okay, when you declare as bytes, it's not changeable. You can't say, okay, this is x equals byte. You can't say x1 equals something. This doesn't work. But bytes array, we can declare as bytes array. So it's actually an array, a list, yeah, list array, so we can change it, right? So this is bytes array. Okay, yeah. So what have you learned today, right?
About the listy, how to function x.
Yeah. So when we okay, so I'm going to give you a little quiz today, okay? So easy.
It's not quiz, it's quiz.
Quiz, okay, quiz.
Quiz B.
So define as, let's say, as is x, okay, then we have x equals 5, 6, 7, and then x equals 1, 2, 3. So print x, is it 1, 2, 3 or 5, 6, 7? Come on. X equals tuple 1, 2, 3, and pass to f. X equals 5, 6, 7. So what's x? What's that? What's the x value?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Why is that?
Because you can't change.
We can't. Yeah, because this is tuple. Yeah, tuple or tuple. How do you pronounce this one?
Tuple.
Tuple. Yeah.
Tuple.
Tuple is immutable. We can't change it. When we can't change it, everything inside the function is a separate copy because we can't change the thing outside, right? But if it's a changeable, like a list.
It'll be fast.
Look, Eric, you missed this bit. Look, if it's x, the x is a list. Yeah, list is changeable. So x dot append 5. When we pass 1, 2, 3, 4, x is changeable. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it? So it's passed by object reference. When it's mutable, it will be changed. When we do this, it will be changeable. When it's immutable, so everything inside this function is a separate copy, right? Yeah. Pass by value. Pass by value is like look, pass by value. Yeah. It's like what's this? Okay, so this is this is a cube. Yeah. Pass a value, it will be separate copy. The same separate copy, right? Yeah. But pass by reference is not. That's what I'm saying. Ryan, this is Ryan. Also, Hao Chen is Ryan. So
sleepy.
okay, I've asked Ryan to go to brush his teeth. I've asked Hao Chen to brush his teeth. It's the same thing.
Listen, I don't brush my teeth in the morning because I wake up so late.
That's not an excuse, okay? Okay, so that will be for today. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye.
Hello.
Bye bye.